Boyd family. I'm Nick Walker, and today I have Miss Beth Steed, the Director of Logistics. And today is episode. This is season 2, episode 4, and today will be breast cancer awareness. And we want to raise awareness for the month. We always raise awareness. You know, Boyd does a great job raising awareness, and we're very excited about this month. And but first of all, as usual, we want to start off by talking about safety stuff. You know, because safety here is safety first and safety always. And the first thing I want to make sure guys know to do is watch the videos. You know, we've sent messages out, and you should be talking to your fleet managers about it. But, as you know, the conditions outside are changing.
That's right.
Yeah, we're moving into the winter times, and that video is very helpful for you. And then especially guys that's new to trucking, just onboarded here, it's very important that you watch that video because it'll help you out with your long and prosperous career here at Boyd Brothers. And also, 2 other things I just kind of want to add that you guys are aware of anyway, but I just want to go ahead and put it out there just so I know I said it. Watch the cell phone usage. It seemed to be an uptick in that, around the world in the transportation industry as a whole. So, guys, just make sure you're not riding down the road with that cell phone in your hand. It's other ways to talk while you're riding down the road. If there are safer ways to talk. If you don't know those ways, just contact me or your fleet manager, and we'll be glad to assist you in that. And speed, just watch your speed. Riding down the road because you need to. First of all, you want to take care of yourself, but also you want to take care of the cars that's around you. And just riding down the road speeding, you need to give yourself an opportunity to be able to slow down. Because as you know, when that truck's loaded, that's 80,000 pounds and can become an 80,000-pound missile if we're not careful. So that's the safety stuff I want to talk about today because I'm so excited to have my girl on. And we've never got a chance to do anything like this.
I know, this is my first trip downstairs.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so excited to be here.
So we usually collab pretty good together. And I'm sure today won't be any different. And like I said, I'm excited. But first of all, I just want to say what breast cancer awareness means to me. To me, it's just, a lot of people think of it as a something that affects only women. But I'm here today to let the men know that you could be affected by this disease as well. 1 out of every 100 cases, there's a man. So, just to change your thought process about the disease, anybody can be affected by this disease. And it's a horrible disease. But I'm going to stop talking today because I got somebody that got a couple stories that she want to talk about. I'll follow up towards the end on something. But I just want to give her the floor because she does a great job of taking care of herself and kind of explaining stuff and way better job than me. Miss Steed.
Thank you, Nick. I'm so excited to be down here with you. Breast Cancer Awareness Month at Boyd Brothers has blossomed over the years. When I started here in 2001, you would get the occasional T-shirt or there would be the occasional message sent out. And over the last probably 5 to 8 years, we have taken it to such another level, especially in the last 3 years, with the pink truck.
Yep.
And I know you're going to talk a little bit more about the pink truck and the meaning behind it. And I tell you, I learn things about that truck every single day. And I won't steal your thunder on that one, but it's such an amazing truck and it means so much to so many people. Every afternoon on my ride home, there's a digital billboard and Felicia and that truck are on it. And I get pictures from friends of mine that see her all around and I love it. It just means so much to me. Everybody's family has been touched by breast cancer in some way. My family especially. I have an aunt who is a 2-time survivor. She just actually celebrated 5 years just last month. And so in my family, the effects have been great, but it's also been amazing to watch her battle back every time from it. She never gave up. Even in her darkest days, she was always positive and that the Lord had his hand on it and everything was going to be okay. And she was absolutely right. We are thankful for the progressive medicine, the progressive science. She actually went over to a clinic in Georgia that is not as traditional as what some people use. And thank you to all of the people there that cured her. breast cancer has touched us here at Boyd Brothers more than once, unfortunately. We've had, some of our dispatchers, we have had, salespeople, administrative people who have all battled and thankfully have won. But then we also know about Gail and her battle and how she came out on the other side of it, and watching her through her battle and how she just held herself with grace, and it was amazing. It is such an inspirational story. One of the things that Boyd Brothers does really well is highlight our pink truck, but because we go so far as to take in the month of October, every person within the company, drivers and in-house associates, can pledge. For every mile that Felicia runs, you can pledge a certain amount. The company also pledges a certain amount. And with that, we were able to donate over $3,000 to Season Jew Coleman Foundation last year, which is huge. It's huge. So the amount of money and the amount of time and of course, all of us sharing our stories and our experiences has just brought so much light to this.
Another thing that we did in-house, whenever we was thinking about breast cancer awareness, if you guys know about the pink truck, if you've heard the story, but if we have new guys listening in, it's always a good story to tell, because I think that was a big deal. It helped us raise the kind of money that it takes to be able to donate to awareness. And so we started off with a driver, which is currently retired now. He served this purpose at Boyd. He did us a great job, and we appreciate you, Mr. Moffitt. But we started off with, Myron had someone in his family that was affected by breast cancer. And we wanted to do something special for Myron since he paid his dues here at Boyd Brothers, a long tenured driver here, done us such a great job. And we wanted to, for somebody that stay out for such a long time, to raise awareness across the United States. So what Boyd decided to do was wrap a pink truck, wrap a breast cancer awareness truck, which, for the people that's here right now, Felicia is currently driving that truck. But I just want to go back a little bit and kind of tell you how that came about. And it came about. Myron. If you see the hood of the truck, you'll see the breast cancer awareness ribbon, and then you'll see the name Annie, which was the mother-in-law of Myron. And it took a toll on Myron. So so as a driver, Boyd and him being family, it took a toll on us as well. So we wanted to do something, and that's what we did. We what Beth just talked about as far as raising money, we did the same. We ran that same play with Myron, and Myron ended up retiring with the truck. So Felicia picked the truck up, and what's so crazy what's so crazy about this story is her grandmother name was Annie, and she was affected by breast cancer. So it was just it was God in the making.
That's right.
And so we put Felicia in that truck, and Felicia's she's almost about to be an owner of that truck.
Yes,
now.
I was going to say she's very close to paying it off.
But yeah, and it's so crazy how everything worked out, but it worked out in our favor, and that's the story behind that for the guys that's just on board the board. Never heard this story before, but that was the purpose of the breast cancer awareness truck. And another thing, do anyone know what the color pink represents for breast cancer awareness? Because I think sometimes we get to talking about this stuff and really don't know, what's behind it. And pink being such a feminine, gentle, caring color, why would they choose that for breast cancer awareness? And it's because it's the exact opposite of breast cancer, and it's such an aggressive and invasive disease. And but the pink ribbon became a symbol for breast cancer awareness in 1992. For the people that don't know, and for this month, which is October, and it represents the fear of breast cancer, yet hope for the future.
That's right.
So if you didn't know that was the purpose of them adding the color pink as the main color for October and breast cancer awareness. And
see, I do learn something about it every day.
It's crazy because it's just, a lot of people, it's just, we think about breast cancer awareness. Oh, it's breast cancer awareness month. And it's a caring month, everybody, they care, but I don't really think we dig into the real true meaning of it. And, we could sit here for hours and talk about stories and cases and family members and people around the world that's been affected by it. But, I think Boyd does a great job of showing awareness, and we wanted to do this podcast today to highlight it and, just make sure we you know.
I'm so glad we did.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad as well. You have anything else you want to add, Miss Steed?
I don't, Mr. Walker.
All right, then. Well, I just want to tell you guys, thank you for what you do. Definitely take this month serious. Think about the people that's affected by the disease. Try to do something. It doesn't have to be monetary. Just you can write a letter, talk to somebody, but try to do something.
Yeah.
Just try to do something. It's a month of awareness, and let's do something. But thank you guys for listening. You can hit us up on our social media platforms, which is here. And Beth, you have anything you want to say before I go off camera?
So before we get off of here today, and thank you again for letting me come down and play with you guys today in the studio, we are about to start our biggest fundraiser here at Boyd Brothers, and that is the Toys for Tots over at Children's at UAB. We are starting our chili cook-off, our costume contest, our bake sales. There will be, in both terminals, there will be Christmas boxes set up for unwrapped toys to be donated. Here in the Birmingham terminal, if you come in after hours, you're welcome to donate them to the driver support group. They'll have boxes in there. But like I said, it's going to be a great time. We've got a lot of fundraisers set up. For the in-house people, we will be raffling off parking spots. You can pledge $20 to wear t-shirts every day. Outside, of course, you can make monetary donations. There will be some other raffles, with vendor donations and stuff like that. And then we've got some just different ways to raise funds for this. So just be looking out for those messages to come through, and I can't wait for the upcoming holiday season.
Sounds fun. And hey, guys, if you're looking for a truck driving career versus a truck driving job, choose Boyd Brothers.
That's right.